Hi, good morning. This is Roxana, and it's been a while since I posted a video. I think it's been about 2 weeks. In my last video, I told you that I was about to start working on a journal that is called Love Yourself, Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. So before I do that, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a recap of who I am and why I'm doing this. Like I said, my name is Roxana, and in 2017, I had weight loss surgery. I'm 5'2.5", 5'3", if I'm feeling generous with myself. And in 2017, I got up to 285 pounds. On a small frame like mine, that is a lot of weight. I was hiding from myself. I was hiding from my family. I was hiding from my friends. I didn't want to do anything. And I often wondered what I was doing, why I was here. I felt I had lost everything. In 2011, I lost my grandmother in April, and I became very, very depressed. And I would say, I think it was September 2011, I became very, very depressed. And it's not that I ate a lot, it's just that I turned to food as my source of comfort for everything. If I was happy, I ate. If I was sad, I ate. If I was angry, I ate. If I was anxious, I ate. Um, and in 2015, I decided enough was enough. And I started researching weight loss surgery. And I got turned down time after time. Either my insurance didn't cover it, or I didn't have any comorbidities, so they wouldn't approve my surgery. So it was a long road. And in 2017, after 6 months with a nutritionist and following guidelines and doing some tests, I was finally approved to have surgery. And I did. I had surgery with Dr. Fred Simon and Dr. Srinivas Kaza at the JFK Bariatric Center in Atlantis, Florida. I've lost 100 and something pounds. I am currently 180 pounds. My goal weight is to be 140 pounds. I don't think I've been 140 pounds since maybe 7th or 8th grade. But as I've mentioned in other videos, this has become about a lot more than weight loss. I'm not at my goal, I know that, but I do feel a lot better about myself. I feel more confident. I feel more secure in myself. I'm more certain about the things that I want and the things that I no longer want. And I've discovered that I've hidden myself in all aspects, not showing myself physically to people and hiding behind a computer and behind a notebook. But I've hidden from myself. I've hidden away from my own fears. I've hidden away from my own feelings because I was embarrassed, because I was ashamed, and because I was scared. So throughout this journey, I've started reading more and I've started sharing more. And sharing sometimes is scary. Sharing sometimes makes us vulnerable. And I'm all for honesty. I'm very open and very transparent because I believe that holds me accountable. So that's why I do these videos. That's why I share. But it's also scary to put yourself out there, especially when one of your greatest fears is maybe not being enough. Feeling that no matter what you do or what you offer people, they're always looking for something else, and that something they're looking for is never you. That you feel that the person you love or the person you fall in love with doesn't choose you. They don't fight for you. You're not who they want. And that's hard. And having been through that is tough. Um, Losing someone because you were scared and unsure if that person felt the same about you is hard. So I've decided to face all my fears, and I've decided to put everything on the line. I've decided to let it all out and start fresh. Because as long as I drag my fears and my baggage with me, I won't be able to move forward. And I want to move forward because I want to be happy. And I know in life we're always searching for happy. And when we have it, we want something more. And I've noticed, and it's part of the journey, it's part of the human condition, when you want something for so long and you're finally able to have it, it's human nature that instead of accepting it and enjoying it and being happy with it, we push on to our next objective. We want more. We want the next thing, the next level. We want to go higher. And sometimes in that process of searching for happiness, we forget to look for the joy in the little things. We forget the joy that it brings us to pick up our kids from school, or the joy it brings us to go out and, play in the rain, or go out dancing, or the joy it gives us to have our families together and cook a meal and sit down at the table all together. Those little things. We have to find the joy in the little things. It's okay to have a big picture. It's okay to have a big goal. That's perfect. But you can't forget about the little things, about the little steps that you're taking, the little things that you're achieving that bring you joy. You have to accept that joy and be grateful for it. So I didn't think that when I started this journal that it would be as hard as it has been. And part of it is because it's scary to accept where your feelings and your fears come from. And with this book, there's a lot of visualization, there's a lot of daily affirmations, there's a lot of asking yourself whether you deserve something or why do you believe you don't deserve things. And for me, my daily affirmation has become, I am enough. I am more than enough. I am perfect the way I am. I love myself the way I am. There's a million things I would like to change about myself. A million things. I would have liked to have made better choices. I would have loved to have been more consistent. I would have loved to not be scared and have gone after what I wanted, but I didn't. And I have to accept that. And I have to accept that there are things that I can no longer change, but that there are things that I can still work on, that there are things that I can still change and focus on those things that I can still change so that I can move forward. So am I at my goal? No. Does that mean I'm not worth it? No. Does having been rejected by XYZ in the past mean I don't deserve to be loved? No. Is the fact that I'm not a size 2, 5'9", 34D, 24-inch waist mean I'm not perfect just the way I am? No, that's not what it means. I'm a work in progress, but I'm also a masterpiece. And like I said, one of the things that they talk about is deservability. And one of the things that I was working on with this chapter was, why do I feel that I don't deserve to be loved? Why do I feel that I am not worthy of the kind of love that I dreamed of having all my life and the kind of love that I wish I could give someone or that I give people? And one of the questions says, what do you want that you're not having? And my answer was, I want romance, passion, desire. I want complicity. I want to be in a partnership. I want to look at someone's eyes and know that they understand me, that we're walking towards the same goal, that we're partners in everything, that their success is my success, that their struggles are my struggles, that we're equal. I want growth. I want to feel loved and cared for. I want to have enough in my life where I can live comfortably and have the freedom to do the things that I want to do. I want to be able to not have to say no so often. I want to be able to give others what they want. I want to be able to give myself what I want, what I need, and not have to wonder about, let's see, what do I have to stop doing in order to do this? Like, for example, if my kids want a new pair of shoes, I want to be able to not have to say, okay, maybe if I push back my car payment for a week, I can get his shoes. I want to be able to say, okay, you need new shoes. I have enough to pay my bills and get your new shoes. And then one of the other questions is, what were the rules and laws in your house when you were growing up about deserving? And it's not that in my house they asked if I felt I deserved things. I think a lot was expected of me. I was always told, you're so smart, you got a B, you should have gotten an A, or you got an A, you should have gotten an A plus, or you were second at your spelling bee, you should have been first. It was always wondering, am I living up to my potential? Or hearing the phrase, you're so beautiful, but you would be stunning if you lost this weight. You would be perfect if. You would be more beautiful if. You're so smart, but. It was like, I was always a little shy of perfect, a little shy of beautiful, a little shy from popular. It's knowing that you're good, but you could have been better, or that better was expected. And I think that's where my strive for perfection comes from. And I know perfection is impossible to obtain, but I still want it. I still want that recognition. I'm still waiting for that person to say, you're perfect, or you did it. You crushed that goal. You're up there. You deserve that recognition, that accolade. And here comes the fear part. I'm afraid that I will never be enough, that I will never be perfect, that I will never be as perfect as it expected. I'm afraid that I don't deserve what I want, that I'm scared that I will always be lacking in something to meet someone else's expectations. But the truth is, I should just be working to meet my own expectations. The next question is, do you deserve to live? And I know that a lot of people that go through depression sometimes wonder why they're alive. And I know why I'm alive. I've always wanted to know more. I've always been searching for my purpose. And I know there's a reason that I'm alive. I know there's a reason why I have two beautiful children to raise and to help grow up. So my answer was, yes, I deserve to live. And I deserve to have what I want. Right now, the other thing it asks is, what do you have to live for? And right now, I have to live for my children. I live to teach them, to help them. I live to teach them that they are enough, that they are perfect, that there is nothing that they can't do, that I try to push them to do what they love and to be the best at what they love, not the best at what I think they should do or work on. And then it asks, what do you deserve? And I said, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be loved like I love. I deserve to have joy and success. And I deserve a healthy and loving relationship. I am deserving. I deserve all good, not some, not a little bit, but all good. I move past all the negative, restrictive thoughts. I leave them, I love them, and I will go beyond them. I am not my family's negative opinion, nor their limiting beliefs. I am not bound by any of the fears or prejudices of the current society that I live in. I no longer identify myself with limitations of any kind. And one of the reasons why you manifest and you share how perfect you are is because you are what you say. And when you say something many times and many times over, you start believing that about yourself. And for a long time, I didn't believe I was enough. I didn't think I was perfect enough. I didn't think I was beautiful enough. I didn't think I was deserving of being loved. And in that, I accepted things that I shouldn't have accepted. And when it comes to relationships, when you accept less than you deserve, when you accept being an option and not a priority for your partner or for the person that you love, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up to be hurt. You're opening up yourself to be hurt. And I am a person that is very emotional, and I'm very transparent about my feelings, except when I'm hurt. And if I tell you that I love you, it's because I feel it. If I ask about you or want to talk to you and worry about you and look for you and tell you I want to be with you, it's because I feel it. If I share with you my deepest secrets and I share with you my greatest fears, that's because I trust you. And that's because I believe that you're worthy of that trust and of that love and that transparency. But when you love someone and that person doesn't feel the same about you and just pretends like they do or mistreats you in any way, shape, or form, you have to ask yourself, is this what I want? Is this what I deserve? And the answer is no. When you have to constantly question if that person loves you, when you constantly have to prove yourself to that person, then you're not in the relationship that you deserve. You're not in a relationship that is good for you. And it's hard. It's hard to accept. It's hard to let go. It's hard to try to forget all these ideas that you had in your head about what you want for yourself and for that person. And you just have to learn to let them go, but without anger. You let them go and you wish them light and you wish them love and you wish them success and you wish that they find everything that you want for yourself. And I know that if this person is meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. If people, and this includes family, friends, your lovers, it doesn't have to be only a relationship. Everyone, if a person is meant to be in your life, they will be. But people will be in your life until they serve, because they serve a purpose. And sometimes that purpose is only growth, and it's only to teach you a lesson. So if that's the case, accept the lesson and move on. I'm going to work on the next chapter, which is who are you and what do you believe? And that's what my next video will be about. So I hope this helps someone. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Questions about weight loss surgery, questions about this book, questions about my journey, anything. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.